Hi everyone, how are you? Hi everyone, how are you? I hope you can hear me. If you can hear me, please leave something in the comment section. And I request all of you, those who have joined us, please consider sharing this stream with others so that we can start. Okay. Can you people hear me? I hope you can hear me. If you can hear me, please leave something in the comment. I hope you can hear my sound. In case you won't be hearing my sound, then it won't be possible for me to do this live stream. And in today's live stream, we are going to learn about the focus area selection in Adobe Photoshop. This is a method which is very amazingly superly easy to make a selection when you want to make a quick selection, though the selection is not that perfect, but yes, it is very useful. It saves lots of time. Okay, so if you can hear me, please leave something in the comments so that I can start. All right, because it's been almost 4.5 minutes, because this music is going on. Let me just turn this music off. All right, so I think now you can hear my sound clearly. Can you hear my sound? All right, I think I'm not getting any response from you guys. Please consider sharing it, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to this channel. And I think I will start, because I think you might be able to hear me. All right, so let me just turn this off and let me open up the Photoshop. I think now you can see the Photoshop. Let me transition it. Okay, now the Photoshop is visible to you. Is it visible to you? Hi, Vibhas is now live with us. He has joined. Okay, Vibhas, can you hear me? I hope you can see my Photoshop screen now. Let me just check, and I will start in a moment. Okay. Hi, Saurav Yadav, he has also joined us. Thank you very much everybody for joining us. Please consider sharing it, and if you can hear me, please do let me know in the comment section so that I can start. Hello. Hi, Saurav. Okay, today's topic is about the focus area selection method in Photoshop, where you can make the quick selection, very quick selection, using the focus area of the image. So if you want to focus, or you want to make a selection of a particular area of the image which is in focus, or if you want to make a selection of the area which is not in focus, that can also be done. I'm going to show you that in a moment. So Saurav Yadav, I'm from Delhi. And where are you from? I hope you can hear me. So all of you who have joined us, please do let me know from where or which part of the world or the country you are. And today's topic is making the amazingly super easy quick selection with the help of focus area selection method in Photoshop. Okay, so I think we should start it. Oops, what it is. Let me just turn this off. All right. Okay, good to know that Saurav you are from Delhi. Alright, so we are starting, and I won't be able to see your chat, but if you want to ask me anything, you can ask me after I finish this live. Okay, and if you have any question, you can ask during this presentation as well, but I would be able to answer only once I get finished with this live tutorial. Alright, so in the Photoshop, this is a very old feature but it has been improved, but earlier it was not working that good, and now it works little fine. So I'm going to show you how you can make a quick selection with the of this curve. Suppose we want to change the background, or for any other purpose you want to do that. All right, so at the moment you can see there are so many other methods of this quick selection which are over here. You can use the quick selection tool or magic wand tool, but that takes little time. But here we have another option of making a selection, which is over here on the top menu item, which is called the select. And if you go down in this drop down menu, here is the option of focus area. All right, so if you just click over it, and you can see it will start automatically calculating the pixels of the image, and this dialog box would open, and within seconds it's going to give you this kind of a result. All right, it has made the selection, but it is not that perfect. You can see over here on the hairs it's not that good, and but on this side it's really good. And over here you can see, let me just zoom in. Over here it has missed the selection. So what we can do, here we have these options, so we can use this tool, which is focus area add tool and focus area subtract tool. So if this area which has not been selected by the Photoshop or by this focus area selection tool, what we can do, we can paint over it, and boom, it is going to calculate, and it is going to keep this into the selection. As you can see, now this one is back. If I press Ctrl Z, let me just show you. It takes little time, and you can see earlier it was something like this, and once I paint over here, oops, and it brings that area back. So we can add using the add to focus area option, which is over here, and if you want to subtract, you can select this area, or sorry, you can select this tool, and suppose you want to remove this part, so we can paint over that, and it is going to calculate it, and it is going to remove it. It takes little bit time. Like suppose if I want to delete this part of the image, I don't want this into the focus, so I have to just paint over it, and it is going to remove it. But as you can see over here, it has even removed this part. So what we can do, we can choose this one and paint it over here, and that's going to bring most of its part back. All right, so we just need to paint it like this, and basically you have to refine it time and again. And let me tell you one more method. If you don't want to switch to subtract from the focus areas tool, you can hold Alt or Option if you are using Mac and just paint. In that case, this tool will turn into the subtract tool. All right, so let me just come over here, and over here you can see we have some problem. So we'll press Alt, and I'm going to paint over here, and let's see what happens. Yes, you can see we have removed it, and over here you can refine that as well. But this was the quick selection, and over here we have some options. So we can use the in focus range. So suppose you are not happy with the selection, so you can increase this slider or decrease this slider, and then it will again do the calculations and bring back certain part or remove certain part. As you can see, this tree has been brought back the moment we have increased the in focus range. So if I just bring it down, let's say something like this, 2.57, boom, you can see now it has removed that tree. And we can even adjust the noise level. So suppose your image is noisy, so in case your image is noisy, it's very difficult for the Photoshop to just get the accurate picture of the image. So in that case it would be a little difficult. So here you can increase the noise level or decrease. So that option is basically for that where your image has lots of noise. So if I just increase it, let me just show you. If I increase at the moment it was on the auto, you can see by default it is auto, and you can see the moment I have increased the noise level, you can see it has taken away the face and body. All right, and if I just bring it down, noise level to 0.005, and let's see what happens. And you can see it has brought this area back, which we don't want. Okay, so if I just press the auto or check the auto option, let's see what happens this time. You can see now we are back with our image. All right, and similarly in this options over here, we can press the auto, and we have the option of making a, we can check the soften the edges. As you can see, the edges are very hard. Let me just zoom in. Let me select the zoom tool, and let me just zoom in, and let me choose the hand tool. Okay, it's not working because I have just currently using the pen tool or pen tablet, and I'm not used to it yet. I've just got it. All right, so as you can see now the edges are very sharp, and if I check it, so it is going to soften them. As you can see, I hope you can see it, but it has softened these edges. Earlier they were hard, and you can see now these are smooth. Okay, and over here we have the option of output, whether you want to make the output as a selection, or you can create a new, you can create a layer mask, you can create new layer, you can create a new layer with layer mask, or new document with layer mask, and each one does what it says. So if you select the selection, it is going to make a selection of this area, and if you want select this layer mask, so it is going to create a layer mask on this layer itself. And if you want a new layer, it is going to create a new layer of the selection or the selected area only. And if you want, if you select this new layer with layer mask, it is going to create a separate layer, a copy of this background layer, and it is going to create a mask over there. And if you choose the new document, it is going to create a new document within this Photoshop, and it is going to take this focus area into that. And if you want a new document with layer mask, it is going to create a layer mask of this image in a new document. And there is one more options of view, so you can view it as a marching ant. So if I just select it, you can see now we see these marching ants. So this is a selection option which you see, and if I select the overlay, you can see now we have the overlay option, and if I choose on black, it is going to show us the background as black. And if I choose on white, most of the time I choose the white because in that case you can see it clearly. And if you want to see it as a black and white, just check this one, and this is going to show you the black and white preview of your layer mask or the layer. And if I select on layer, so it is going to obviously show you the on layer. So this is a transparent pixels, and this is the area or the layer of which focus of for I'm sorry for which we have just selected. Sometimes I just miss my words. Okay, and this is the reveal layer. So if we have something under it, then it is going to reveal the original layer over here. So I am going to choose the on white, and let me just show you what happens if I just select the okay, selection option. So if I just select it, you can see it has made this selection. All right, and there is one more option which I have not told you. Let me just show you. Let me first check whether we have got some comments. So let me just reply those comments. Okay, Saurav is asking from where. Saurav, I am from Narela in Delhi. And if you have any question about this, please do let me know. And let me just finish it. Let me show you one more option in Photoshop. Okay, so in the focus area, I will go back, select and select the focus area, and it is going to calculate this, and it is going to make a selection. All right, as you can see, it has made the selection. Let me just add this area into the selection. All right, and remove this area, and here we have the option of select and mask. If I check this one, you can see select and mask option is now opened. So I can now refine my selection. So let me just bring it. All right, so we have all these options over here. I don't know why it's not working. I'm not able to move these. Okay, all right, now it is taking a little time. Okay, so now I can move it. So I can select it from the on white, and I can adjust its opacity from here. So let me take the opacity or make the opacity to 100%. I can increase or decrease the radius from here, and let me select this refine as brush, and let me paint over the hairs. Let's see what happens. Boom, you can see it has taken care of that extra background. Now we have only hair in selection, and let me paint from here as well on this side. You can see now this is looking much better. It has refined the hairs, and let me just do it little bit from here as well, because I can see little bit problem over here. And yes, let me paint little bit over here, and you can see now this one is also fixed. And let me paint little bit over here, and let's see what happens. Okay, and let me press Alt and bring this area back. Okay, and I can delete this area as well. So what I will do, I'll just press Alt and just remove it. So it is going to remove it from here. So whatever the adjustment we have done, you can see it is going to remove it. So let me just remove it entirely from here. So let me choose the quick selection, press Alt, and let me just delete this area. Let's see what happens. All right, now it has been removed. So while making this selection, you can remove certain part which are not that important, and you can see You can take lots of time on this image making a perfect selection, alright, or you can try the different options or the different methods to just adjust the hairs, because here is the most trickiest part of selection. And you can see we have made a very good selection using this option, and thereafter we can adjust the smoothness of the as, shift as, etc., and we can press OK. Alright, so we have got the selection and I can press Ctrl J or Command J. Now we have the separate layer. Let me just show you. And now if I want to add some text over here, so let me just press T for the text tool and let me type good morning. Okay, and let me choose the different font. So let me make it, choose this one. All right, so let it be this like this, and come over here on the character panel, increase the size. Oops, size I think. All right, so I need to increase the spacing, something like this, and I can choose the boldness. All right, and I can choose the move tool and bring it over here. So some text is behind her and some text is in front of her. So that way you can do this very easily with the help of focus area selection. And if you want to add some lighting to this, just double click on this area and in the FX panel choose the inner glow, or let's say outer glow. Inner glow and outer glow, I can choose both of these. So in inner shadows, oops, inner glow, okay, inner glow, I can adjust its size, and in outer glow I can choose how much it should spread and its opacity. I can even choose the layer blend mode, let's say linear dodge, but I think screen is looking good, so I can spread it more or less. I can even adjust its size of the glow and press OK. And now we have made this selection very quick and easily with the help of focus area selection. And suppose you want to make a selection of the area which is not in focus, so what we can do, once we have made this selection and created a new layer, we'll press Ctrl or Command and select on this layer, and it is going to create this selection back for us. And now we need to press Ctrl Shift I or Command Shift I, and now the area which is not in focus has been selected. So we can press Ctrl J or Command J, and now if I just show you, now we have everything except this lady. Okay, so this is how we can easily do the selection using the quick selection or focus area selection in Photoshop. I hope this is very useful and this would really save you lots of time. Okay, and now if you people have any question, please do ask me. I'm here to answer your question. Okay, and please do consider sharing this. If you couldn't understand anything, please do let me know. Okay, I think it's clear to all of you, so thank you so much. See you in the next episode, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. Consider liking, sharing and commenting. If you have any question, you can leave that as well. So thank you so much. Bye bye. See you in the next episode. Till then, keep shooting and unleash the creative in you.